Welcome back to Barrel and Burn. Today we have Pedro Gomez from Drew Estate. We're over here at Dad's Cigar Shop in Nanuet. The first question I have for you, Pedro, is you've always been a passionate ambassador for Drew Estate. What was the moment or experience that you fell in love with cigars and the cigar culture?
My man, Felipe, thank you so very much for doing
Thank you.
this. Thank you so very much, my man. And for everybody that is watching this video, I want to thank you guys on behalf of Drew Estate for all the support that you guys have been giving to Drew Estate for all these years. Myself, I was born and raised in Esteli, Nicaragua. I joined Drew Estate in 2006 in the factory. I was very lucky to get a job at Drew Estate. And basically, where everything came from was when I start to learn and understand the hard work, the passion, and love that goes into the craftsmanship of making cigars. Not just in Drew State factory, but in cigar factories worldwide. Obviously, cigars come from 4 different countries. Starting off from Cuba, you got Dominican Republic, you got Honduras, and then you got my country, Nicaragua. So I spent a lot of time working in the factory, that gave me the opportunity to see the overall picture, because at that time what I was doing, I was the operation manager assistant. So I started to learn what really took place from A to Z, from tobacco, the cane and bell, to all the way to the finished product. But most importantly, I saw the hard work, the passion and love that goes into making cigars. The craftsmanship is something that is impossible to put it in simple words. And for me, having the opportunity to tell to retailers and consumers, not or people that they were coming to Drew State Factory for a tour, that was when I find myself in the sun. Because for me, it was about telling these guys everything from A to Z. A cigar is not seeing cigars in shelf or seeing somebody smoking a cigar. It's a tradition that goes for centuries. So for me, having that opportunity to give the tours and also working in the operation side of the factory, it gave me a very broad picture of what premium cigars are all about in Nicaragua. From the tobacco fields to the fermentation areas, to the factories, to the point where you see cigars are being shipped in containers. After that, I didn't know nothing else, because at that time I was just working 24/7 or full time in the factory. I didn't have the opportunity to come to the United States early on, but I truly understood the potential that when people love cigars, they love cigar because they want to relax. They love cigar because they want to celebrate something. They love cigar because cigar give you something that there is not any other commodity that will give you that beautiful appreciation of time. When you find something good to smoke, Felipe, you're gonna find yourself just in heaven. So for me, it is a pleasure to be talking to a lot of different people and to be learning. This is the most important part. Learning from people that have been doing this for a long, long time. Especially people that bunch the cigar, people that roll the cigar, people that package the cigars, people that ferment the tobacco, people that create the blend, people that check the production, not just in the production floor, but in the quality control department. It's a beautiful, like orchestra. How do you say orchestra in English?
Orchestra. Orchestra.
That's right. And you see everybody being on the same page. That's the challenge. And that's something that Drew State we have been trying to do our best. And thanks to the people in the factory back home in Esteli, Nicaragua, that's when we got the opportunity to talk to people like you, that we got the opportunity to talk to people that are watching this. So when it comes to the cigar itself, is everybody that is trying to achieve the ultimate goal, which is making a handmade premium cigar that has a lot of passion, a lot of love, and most importantly, something that you can share with other people, because that's what cigars are all about.
Most definitely. And we could
I'm
tell.
sorry that I expand my
No, no,
answer.
no. It's good. Most definitely. We could tell that. If you guys have ever had a chance to read about his story, he started from the very bottom, very humble beginning, very kind, and very nice of him to even accept this interview from someone who's just starting off. And you guys know You're on this journey with me, learning. And I wanted to ask you one more question. Drew Estate is known for keeping the cigar culture fresh, exciting releases, and unexpected drops. Is there anything new on the horizon you could tease the fans for Barrel and Burn for us to know? Anything we could look out for?
Well, one thing for sure, and I would like to give a beautiful shout out to the founder of Drew Stay, my boss, Jonathan Drew. So, Jonathan Drew is Drew Stay, as Drew Stay is Jonathan Drew. Jonathan Drew is the person that has the drive, the vision of what Drew Stay has been for the last 29 years. Besides him, we have amazing team at Drew Estate Company that execute all those ideas that come with Jonathan, that comes from Jonathan and from the marketing team. So we got a lot of stuff working. We got beautiful projects where you guys should stay tuned because we are going to release the Freestyle Live. We're gonna come out with something very unique, something very beautiful, and something that is going to blow everybody's mind.
Wow, that's very exciting. Thank you, Pedro, for taking the time again.
Oh, anytime,
And make
brother.
sure, guys, to follow, comment, and subscribe.
Wow, man.